Hey guys, Christina here from Art with an Aussie. I just wanted to show you these new pencils that I got. I got them for Mother's Day. They're Caran D'ache, or however other accents say it. That's how I say it anyway. They're a graphite line and they go all the way from 9B to 4H, which is really all you need. And they come in this pretty cool tin, and they have like little holes in there for the pencils to sit in. And they're actually, the actual pencil color of the pencil is the color of the lead that comes out. So this is obviously the darkest one, 9B. And this one is going to be the lightest one, 4H. Woo! I dropped them. I got these ones online from, I think it was called Newtown Art Supplies. They were $68.95. That's Australian. So, and they didn't take very long to get here, to be honest. It only took about a week. These are the pencils I usually use. They're Mars Lumograph, and they go from 9B all the way up to 9H. The Mars Lumograph ones here, this is the big pack. It cost me $45, but you do get more pencils in it than you get with the Caran D'ache. And let's get there. You compare the size, the Caran D'ache are definitely, they fit more comfortably in your hand. They're bigger. I still love my Mars Lumograph. I can never say that word. Whatever. And then these are the pencils I initially started using. They're Pro Paint. I also use Montmartre as well. It's another cheap brand. And they just have from 9B to H, and they were about, I can't open it, they're about $6. They are definitely nowhere near as good as the Caran D'ache or the Mars Lumograph. They're good. They get done. I'll show you a picture of what I did with these pencils in a minute. But they're scratchy. They're not as smooth like the Mars Lumograph ones. They're not quite like butter, but they are pretty good. These ones here are like butter. You just put them on and it's just like rubbing butter on a hot stove. That said, I did this Heisenberg. This is one I did last year. I did him with these ones. And on just normal sketch paper, like the paper I usually use now it's 300 GSM. It's pretty thick. So you can get pretty damn good results with the cheaper pencils. I just wanted to get the Caran D'ache just to see what they were like, because I heard amazing things about them, and I usually go for the middle of the range, which is the Mars Lumograph. So just looking at the Caran D'ache and the Mars Lumograph together, the Caran D'ache is definitely a bigger pencil. It is it's not longer, it's wider, and it feels really good to hold. It just fits perfectly in your hand, where the Mars Lumograph does too, but it's skinnier. So I thought I'd do just a quick comparison of, this is Caran D'ache, this is Lumograph, this is the Pro Paint, the cheaper ones. Just a couple of the colours, not all of them. This is the H, and I can, in the Caran D'ache, and I can already feel that it is, if I picked up this one here, I would be very disappointed after using this one, because it's just, even in the H, which is a hard pencil, usually it's scratchy and grainy and rough, and it's hard to get the coverage without seeing all the lines. But yeah, that was not scratchy and grainy at all. Even in this Mars Lumograph one, it's definitely better than the Pro Paint one, but it's not as good as the Caran D'ache. It's nowhere near as scratchy as like if you pick up the 7H. That's really scratchy and really hard to get down on the paper. But after you've got the first layer down with the Lumograph, it's actually alright. But this one here, as you can already see, I'm using the right one, yeah, you can already see that it's darker than the other two. So, and it just doesn't feel as good. If I wanted to blend them, I'll blend it all right. Yeah, these two definitely blend a lot easier than that one. So this is the HB. Still, the pencil just, it just fits really well in my hand. I just really like the thickness of it. And it covers the paper really well. Got a bit, got a dot under my paper. The Mars Lumograph one goes down almost as well as the Caran D'ache and the HB, because once you hit the B's, it starts to get a lot smoother. As you can see, this one here, it's definitely a shade darker. Which, you know, in the big scheme of things, it's not going to worry you too much. If you get used to it being what shade they are, then you're really not going to know that it's darker than the other ones. 3B. Oh yeah. Yeah, the B's are definitely, a lot softer. It's just like butter. Yeah, that's nice. This one's nice too, but it's I think the difference is its point is a lot skinnier than the Caran D'ache one, and that's maybe why the Caran D'ache feels a little bit smoother when it goes down on the paper. And this one doesn't have the smoothness of the other two. And the 7B. The 7B, this one here, it's not smooth at all. If it's B, it should be soft. It's a soft lead. If I had to choose, I would choose this one. But yeah, the price difference between the Caran D'ache and the Mars Lumograph really isn't that much different. So if I could, I would get the Caran D'ache a lot more often. It's just the postage to get it is not friendly. So at the end of the day, these ones are really awesome and just go down really well. And I like the tin, but I prefer this kind because it just keeps them all in order, whereas in here they're kind of like a jiggledy mess. But that's not going to turn me against these pencils because they are pretty damn good. I would pick the Caran D'ache over the Mars Lumograph, and definitely either of these two over the cheaper version. Yeah, they are definitely a really nice smooth pencil, and they have a good, they spread really well.